You're relying on social media to grow your business? Oscar, you're relying on social media to grow your business?
What?
He doesn't even know what I'm talking about. Anyways, if you are relying on Instagram, Facebook, anything like that, you have to answer this really important question. And that question is this: how much are you willing to post on social media to stand out and cut through the noise? Because that's the name of the game. If you are a health or fitness expert and you're using, like most people we speak with in our space, are using Instagram or Facebook on an organic, free way to post stuff and hopefully acquire clients that way, if that's what you're doing, you need to avoid the cardinal sin of social media. And this is like, we actually had a lady who applied to speak with us, and she was saying that she's been using Instagram, but she's been posting about once a month on Instagram. And that is a recipe for a disaster in terms of nothing happening. As you may or may not know, I'm a huge believer in predictable systems that are gonna bring in clients and that good stuff. Social media is great, but it's not predictable and it requires a lot of effort, right? So if you are gonna play the social media game, if you're gonna play the I'm gonna post on social media, you have to understand that in order for your stuff to stand out, you cannot post once a month, you cannot post once a week, you cannot even post once a day. And I promise you, if you're posting once a day and you're not getting results from social media, I'm gonna tell you why. The reality is that we know that Facebook organic reach is less than 2%, which means if you have 1,000 fans on your fan page and you post a quote or a picture organically on your feed, less than 20 people out of 1,000, 2%, are gonna see that. Facebook has told us it's a pay to play platform. Now, Instagram is owned by Facebook and it's eventually gonna go that way as well. So right now, if you're watching this, take advantage of whatever Instagram currently offers you in terms of getting your stuff seen, but even then, it's not seen by all of your followers. So you have to understand that, remember, if you're worried about posting more often on social media, just remember that no one's seeing your stuff anyways. The majority of people who follow you are not seeing all of your posts. So I wanna challenge you to think about, okay, if I'm gonna play the Instagram game, I need to be posting like a maniac. And yes, I'm dead serious about this. And if you think you can become an influencer or get your message in front of people by posting once or even twice a day, please just stop. Don't even do it. It's not even worth it. Like social media, you have to be top of mind in front of people all the time. You have to be unreasonable with the amount of content you post. And yes, if you go to like Social Media Examiner and different websites like that, like best practices is posting 3 times a day on Instagram, once a day on Facebook. But who makes these things anyways? Who makes up these policies anyways? Right? Oh, like, according to statistics, brands that grow the most have 3 posts a day and at these times a day. It's all bullshit. It's all nonsense. What I've recognized is the more we post on Instagram, yes, it might annoy some people, but they're not our true followers and fans anyways. Second is if you're adding value to people, that's the most important thing, is if you are adding value to your audience, you can't overdo it. If you're constantly putting out, let's just be clear. If you're putting out pictures of your ass shots, or you in a bikini, or you in your muscles, don't post that. Please don't do that 10 times a day. Maybe once in a while, but add value to people's lives. Like put something up on Instagram or Facebook that's gonna help people or inspire them, not make them feel worse by looking at your body, okay? That's just my 2 cents. But I'm gonna recommend this. Post a minimum of 5 times a day on Instagram, minimum, and watch what happens to your following. Hashtag strategies, whatever, aside from all that, just by posting more, sheer quantity is more important than quality. Now, I'm not saying you should chimp out on quality and not put good stuff up. I'm saying do things that are gonna help other people and just do more of it. You have to become a content producing machine. And my goal is that nobody in our space will ever outproduce me in terms of content, because I've got so much stuff to share and there's ways of leveraging it that saves me time and helps us help more people. So everything you do, think about how can I use more of the pay? How can I leverage anything like this video I'm shooting right now? We'll chop up this video, we'll turn it into a number of different clips. We'll put those on Instagram, we'll put those on LinkedIn, we'll put those elsewhere. And now I've shot this video once and now it's helping people countlessly over and over and over again. But the thing is, if I just shot this video once and put it up in just one channel, it would disappear into the ethers over time. So in order to stand out, you need to cut through the noise. You need to cut through the clutter. And the only way to do that in today's day and age is through sheer volume. So if you're playing the social media game, the question you have to answer for yourself is, how often am I willing to post on social media? And there's two reasons that you're not going to post more often. Number one is the innate fear of pissing people off, which again is solved by number two, which is figuring out how to produce and distribute and syndicate as much helpful content as possible. So I would love to hear your thoughts on this. If you think I'm crazy or if you agree with me, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm gonna do my thing. But let me know in the comments below. I'd love to get a discussion about this, and let's see where we go. All right, guys, hope you found this helpful. I'll see you soon.